Spoilers aren't okay with me. So I will never spoil anything for anyone, but a lot of people die. That's all I can say.
Here we go. Ready, and 3, 2, 1, action.
There was an amazing movie made in the 90s.
What are you waiting for?
And we're bringing it back for more.
It's happening again.
It feels like a new movie, but it feels like an homage at the same time.
Horror evolves more quickly than anything, so everybody wants to know what's next. The new cast, they're just amazing.
There's good kills and gore and blood. Anybody at any time.
No one is safe. No one is safe.
The thing that is so amazing about the first movie is that you really connect with the characters. And I wanted to preserve that and take that over into this movie. It was kind of just like lightning in a bottle. The cast chemistry it really leaps off the screen. It's really, really exciting.
The core friend group, these people have known each other for their entire lives. Ava Brooks is a mercurial young woman. She's a Gemini, crucially. Kind of like an all-American girl, but definitely under the mask is concealing some serious darkness.
Yes, yes,
Yeah?
let's go, let's go.
That starts subtle, and then once the group encounters some turmoil, that darkness kind of comes to the forefront.
I'm feeling a little tension in this car.
I play Milo Griffin. He works in politics. He works on Capitol Hill.
Jonah kind of rides that perfect line between fun and like, hey guys, someone's coming after us. Shouldn't we figure out what we're doing about this?
The cops are all in Grant's pocket. They're not going to help us.
Ava and Milo. We dated in high school. I think particularly Milo, my character, has always held a bit of a flame for her. 1 minute getting excited about whether or not somebody's gonna kiss somebody else, and the next getting excited about whether or not they're gonna have their head chopped off. It's just a slightly surprising and jarring combination that I think works really well.
Sorry, what makes you so confident that this is from Teddy?
Are you an egg, Milo?
I play Danica Richards.
Thanks for coming.
You look amazing.
And Danica and Ava are kind of the backbone of this friend group.
They are totally different women, but totally kindred spirits. Getting to play that with Maddie is an absolute joy.
I know what we have to do.
I remember from the first read, she just made me laugh.
We have to involve Fleur. Sorry, I probably just took too much Adderall this morning. It's not astrology, it's empathy.
The thing about Maddie that's so amazing is she's unbelievably funny. She's so winning, and then in those scary moments, you're with her. You can feel that fear on her face. The way she can switch between that effervescent, bubbly quality
Ooh, it's giving nuptials.
and real genuine fear is really extraordinary.
I need to start drinking.
Teddy, he's quote unquote the golden boy of the town, and so his father is a very rich man who works in real estate.
Nepo baby empire real estate thing going on.
Oh my God. I'm just genuinely touched that you called it an empire. Thank you.
Teddy and Danica's relationship's one of those relationships where you meet each other very young and you have that very innocent love for each other.
To Danica and Teddy.
When life gets rough after the incident, visiting hours are over. He just has his own dissociation from reality.
Oh, wow.
A year later,
My long lost friends.
spoiler alert, they're not together after that. So I think, you know, Teddy has some maturing to do in the relationship aspect of his life.
Stevie, she's like the fifth wheel with two sort of couples. I don't think that she's really been in contact with them since graduation of high school. What happened? She's the one who's most trapped in Southport. We grew apart. So she's been working at Ray's bar under the guidance and management of Ray, played by Freddie Prinze Jr.
Nothing bad is going to happen.
He's just been her mentor.
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't think she could survive Southport without him. And I think she's sort of figuring out where she fits into this group dynamic.
Milo, Ava, it's so good to see you.
But she develops an unexpected friendship with Danica. So I guess opposites attract.
You know me so well, Diva.
Our journey begins with
Bayside House?
Well, it's not about Bayside House. It's about what it used to be. Tyler is obsessed with murders, and she has a podcast called Live, Laugh, Slaughter.
What's up, Slaughter Gang? Next week, I've got a story that'll get you hooked.
She has a connection to this history that is both unsettling and exciting to our group because she has information that we need. Did Julie James die?
No, actually, she's one of 2 survivors. She's just like looking for some answers, but kind of gets a bit more involved than she anticipated. Ava, who is that?
We can't go to the police. We can't go to the authority figures in charge. No one is listening to us. So we have to go to the OG crew of 97. Freddie Prinze, Jennifer Love Hewitt, they are the ones who made it through this. And we see no other option but to reach out to them. And whether or not they want to help us is up to them.
Julie James is all the things that she was, but older, wiser, and all that gumption and moxie that she was able to sort of gain over those first 2 movies, she now brings with her in her 40s.
Oh my God.
She is a person that has carried that trauma with her. So when it comes back again, it's hard.
I feel like it's a little bit more intimate.
Yeah. The cool thing about Julie James is that she was always active in her brain. Like, even in Terror, she was able to put pieces of the story together to kind of lead everybody where they needed to go.
If history is any indication, the killer's connected to the boy that died. What do you know about him?
To be able to work with her and to be able to be kind of the reincarnation of her character in the original is really exciting.
The only way out is to find out who it is and get them before they get you.
I think that the audience will be really happy at who Julie is.
What are you waiting for?
Ray is a lifetime fisherman. In the first movie, it made him. He became a hero, and he became kind of a savior to Julie. They stayed together for a while. They end up split up and divorced now in this film. It's a warm welcome.
I thought someone was coming to murder me.
So we can see more of who those characters are as they interact with each other once again.
Help! Help! Help us!
I actually lost my voice last week because I was screaming at him in the scene. But it's just such a pleasure. He's such a pro. He's so committed, and he's a legend.
There's people in the town that he's not crazy about because things have changed, and as men get older, we fear change, and he's no different.
It just changes you. You learn to adapt.
The dynamics and just the energy you can feel between us as friends in real life has really kind of translated to the characters.
It wasn't just about finding each of the characters, it was also how do they connect to each other. The chemistry, it was amazing.
I guess life is imitating art in how close we've all gotten.
We will be friends, I think, for a long time.
I love everybody. I'm happy to see some characters killed off in terms of we wouldn't have a film if we didn't.
It's really scary and terrifying. I actually watched the whole movie all the way through like this.
I love watching pretty people get killed on camera. I just think that's amazing.
Ready and action.
Horror movies are beautiful. It's amazing that an artist was actually able to create that in a physical, practical, or in a CG effect. To me, that's beautiful, but I'm a horror nerd.
There's lots of blood. It's ickier and gooier than before.
Every kill in this movie just ups the other one in the best way possible.
There are a lot of really gory, fun, practical effects in this movie.
Movies need freedom to use blood the way they want to use blood, to use the hook the way they want to use the hook.
The R rating, it's not a scarlet letter, it's a golden letter. It lets people know this is a real horror movie, and we're out here to show you gross stuff that I think is really awesome.
It was always about not just doing a throwback, not just doing something new, but marrying nostalgic 90s feel with what modern slashers are today. It's in the design of the film, it's in the score of the film, it's in the way that we developed these kills and wanted each of them to both feel like something you've never seen before, but also something that like harkens back to the original and why people love this franchise in the first place.
The Fisherman is I Know What You Did Last Summer.
He's such a unique figure, and he's so daunting.
The slicker and the hat and the hook and the boots, there's something that's so tactile and interesting and scary about it.
I knew I wanted to update The Fisherman. I knew I wanted it to be a new slicker. I knew I wanted it to be a new hook.
The cape is very iconic on the fisherman jacket, but Jan was like, gee, I wonder what that would look like without that cape and if it's a hood. We redesigned it, we took off the cape, put the hood on, and it was like runway ready 2025.
We have some pretty gnarly weapons in this movie.
We added Harpoon.
A butcher's knife.
And we got a good old-fashioned pair of hands to strangle somebody. That's important. You can't not have that.
We added a sailing knot.
There's guns, there's knives, but they're choosing a fisherman's hook.
Everything pales in comparison to that hook.
It's just really, really gruesome.
Such an iconic piece of this film's legacy, and we wanted to carry it forward.
The first one was like big and chunky and heavy, and this one looks much sharper. It's sleeker. This is a superior hook.
The Fisherman is really scary and looks very scary. Cool costume, but I'm not loving this. As an actor, it's like the best scene partner you could possibly ask for.
My approach was always what is gonna be the gaggiest, screamiest, best version of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
What? No! Oh my God, you asshole!
It's both fan service, but also wanting to invite people that maybe don't know the first movie in a way where they can enjoy it.
We're at Reaper's Curve. Reaper's Curve is the iconic road from the first movie. We're doing our accident a little bit differently this time, and instead of the characters hitting someone on the road, our characters are in the road and a car goes off a cliff. Tonight, we are shooting kind of the middle of the sequence. Crash has happened, and now the car is teeter-tottering off the side of the cliff. Our characters are trying to pull the car back to safety.
Come on, got you!
The car is on a hydraulic rig. The cast will run up to it. It will slowly inch its way off the cliff. And the cast is going to try and pull the car back onto the road, but unfortunately, they are not successful.
Getting to engage with the car and the other actors like on the side of this winding road was really chilling.
For me, it was about building sequences that people can really immerse themselves in and make audiences feel like they are on a thrill ride.
There is a scene that on the page, it seems very simple. The way that Jennifer shot the scene, it's very suspenseful. Kind of thing where she hides in the closet, I'm come in the room, I sense that someone might be there or something's different or off. And I love stuff like that because it's really all about the way it's edited and the way it was shot and the light. Those kinds of things get me excited.
Cut.
I think we were able to pull the most resonant things out of the original movie and find ways to reimagine them for this one.
Bayside House? Well, it's not about Bayside House. It's about what it used to be. Come on.
The way Gabriette's death is plotted throughout Bayside House, I think is so iconic.
This was the site of one of the fisherman's most gruesome attacks. Tyler's death's pretty good. She just comes to check things out. And some things happen along the way. Ava? Who is that? Tyler, run!
When you talk to people who love horror movies about I Know What You Did Last Summer, the thing they talk about is Helen Shiver's death.
Oh, God, wasn't she so hot? Huh. Sucks she's dead.
It is one of the longest chase into murder sequences I can think of from any horror movie. You really don't want her to die. And she is so scrappy, and she goes through hurdle after hurdle after hurdle. And then just when you think she's gonna be safe, he gets her. And it's so heartbreaking. Bringing back that location in some way was really important to us. That sequence, that cat and mouse at Bayside House and Tyler's death. I think people are gonna find really fun.
And then having Gabriette's dead body knock off the sign and reveal Shivers, like, that's the kind of stuff that was just like the most fun to me. Slowly, the movie gets more gnarly and more violent, and like the tensions rise.
All right, guys, it's time to get bloody. All right, so they're putting a blood rig on me, and so they're gonna pump blood out of this. So it looks like it's coming out of my chest, and I'll be holding it. And then they'll put edible blood in my mouth, and I'll be spitting that up as well. Ta-da! Oh, nosebleed.
I think my favorite killing will be my own.
Teddy! Yeah. Teddy!
Help! He physically dies, but Teddy never dies. His spirit lives on forever.
Help! Help us!
Cut.
And 3, 2, 1, action!
For Stevie, you want someone who you believe is one half of this villainous team, but you also want someone who's not gonna give it away. It's a really hard job that Sarah had to do. Every scene I had her play kind of two ways. I was like, play this scene like you are just a character scared in this movie, play this scene like you are a killer hiding a secret.
Right.
And there are moments that once you know what she's doing, it's right there.
Yeah, we didn't have anyone, no family, none that I could find. I really love the scene at the end on the ship. It's one of the only times you see the killer's face. Mine.
I thought about killing myself a lot, honestly.
But then I thought, why would I kill myself when I could just kill all of you?
I do love seeing the way Sarah and Maddie just girl fight on that boat. We've done so many stunt rehearsals rehearsing the scene.
That particular scene was one of the more intense ones that I've had.
It's just so like quick and brutal and really personal.
That cold-blooded moment of like ripping that hook into Maddie, throwing her over the edge. It just is so exciting every time I watch it.
I love making horror thriller films. You're going through like this intense situation, you're like emotion, screaming, and then the director's like, cut. And you're like, how was that? That was good? So it's like almost funny making the film.
It doesn't feel that scary when we're doing it, but it's when you add in all of the direction and music and all of that, it becomes like greater than the sum of its parts.
It's thrilling, it's sexy, it's fun, it's serious, it's unserious, all of the above.
It's hot people doing something bad and then getting murdered. I don't know what else you could want in a summer slasher.
Jen truly loves I Know What You Did Last Summer. All of that love has gone into this new version, and you can see it and you can feel it. It's just amazing.
Cut. Hell yeah, let's move on.
sorry.
2, 1, action.
I assume you're talking about what happened to you back in 1970, 1997.
I'm not that old, brother.
Symbolizes new beginnings. Best boy. It's the wrong way around, isn't it?
I told you!
Our involvement aside, there would be some sort of...
Have you heard of dog jaw? No. Like, feel this, like, fucking. Oh, no.
You are unbelievable. I have a true crime cock past.
I saw this liquor in his closet, and it's like I saw this liquor. I saw this liquor in his closet. It's the exact same that Ava described it.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
That was easy.
Cut it.
Everybody lock in.
Are you sure we can't get you anything else?
I'm gonna murder someone.
Ooh, watch out for that big ass spider. I'm just kidding. If he's still can fly. Police are in Grant's pocket. They're not gonna help us.
We'll find someone who does. Who will? Then we'll find someone who will.
What are you waiting for, huh?
Cut.
All right. Chief Roberts has been made aware that y'all saw an accident.
We caused the accident. Your son caused the accident.
Stop it, Ava.
Whoever is responsible, Ava, it doesn't change the outcome. Now, the paramedics are on the scene. They have already found the vehicle, and you kids, you have very bright futures, all of you. There is no good reason to go and magnify your role in what happened tonight.
What about the person in the car?
You'll know more as soon as I do, Stevie, I promise.
I'm gonna be sick.
Jesus Christ, they really turned it up to 11 this year.
I know.
Oh my God. It is so fucking beautiful here. It makes me want to die.
Grant must be thrilled about that.
Yeah, apparently it's been happening all summer.
This is so drama. Oh, God, I love Angry Fisherman. I love a picturesque seaside town haunted by violence. Ugh. My episode's gonna freaking rock.
Ava, Milo, great to see you both.
Pastor.
Hi, Pastor.
Oh my God, Pastor. Hi, Tyler.
Hello. Such a shame we can't all agree on the future of Southport. I hope this doesn't cast a pall over this weekend's festivities.
Period.
Okay, well, enjoy the holiday.
Yeah. And you too.
Oh, hey, this is me. Well, thanks for the ride, guys.
Yeah, of course.
Ava, can I get your number?
Yeah. Just pop it in.
Cool. Text me.
Okay.
Bye, Miles.
Bye.
What was that?
What? I can't make new friends?
No, she's...
You're late.
Yeah, sorry, something came up.
Something came up? You've been working here almost 5 years. I think you've been late, what, maybe twice?
Well, Danica's party ran late. I just lost track of time.
Hey, is everything okay? You know you can talk to me about anything.
Ray, I was hoping to have a word.
What do you want, Grant?
Now, why does it always have to be so stressful between us? We should be working together.
I think you and I have very different agendas when it comes to this town.
And that is exactly why I am standing here right now. I was down to the boardwalk today, and a bunch of your buddies, well, they were raising quite a ruckus.
Good. Good. Well done, boys. Next round's on the house.
Ray, please. I don't want to have to get law enforcement involved. You think he could just get them to cool it?
I don't think I can do that.
You know, I really like this space. You ever decide to sell?
Get the fuck out of my bar.
Good to see you, Stevie. I trust Danica's event was a success. I hope she enjoyed our gift. Just a little something to remind her she's always in our thoughts.
What a fucking asshole.
Happy 4th, baby.